Good evening, everybody. I'm Ari.
And I'm Jesse.
As of August 29th, we are the Adlers. So, thank you. So, having just gone through the whole wedding process and all the joys, we decided now was the time to share with others how we survived planning a wedding. So, Nick, let's go.
First off, don't let your boyfriend take you on a long walk before using the bathroom. Because while he's trying to be all romantic, all you're going to be looking for is a tree to use.
When you take your girlfriend out for popping the big question, but think about where you're at and what comes next. And you have to be prepared for the possible answers. Yes, I'll marry you. No, I can't marry you. Or I really have to pee. It's not what you want to hear, but it could happen.
The next thing you want to be prepared for is, don't let your mom become too overbearing. She loves you, she wants to help, but sometimes you just have to put your foot down, and once in a while call dad or grandma for an intervention.
One way to take care of the problems with mom getting too involved is to send your future mother-in-law on a long, long cruise for at least a month, at least, if you can swing it, before the wedding. Save money on your plans for the honeymoon, invest it in sending your mother-in-law away first.
The next thing you want to make sure is, don't spend money on a fancy meal. You know, you have to worry about, do you want the filet mignon or the sweet and sour meatballs? Then do you want a buffet meal or do you want it served? And, well, it just gets to be really expensive and way too complicated.
It's much simpler to just buy everyone a Happy Meal. It's a Happy Meal. Everyone's happy, and you get a free prize, which also takes care of your guest favors. You don't have the extra expense there.
The next thing you want to think about as you're planning the wedding is, don't spend a fortune on real flowers. They die easily. And plus, real flowers get real expensive real fast. So it's really just a waste of like $3,000 that you don't need to spend.
Well, instead, the thing that you can do is come up with an alternative for your bouquets, your centerpieces, your hanging baskets, your boutonnieres, everything you need. You can fill them all with silk flowers. They last a lot longer. They don't wilt. If you're getting married soon, we happen to know some silk flower arrangements that are available for rent. We're trying to pay for a honeymoon. What are you going to do?
Also, in January, you might be thinking, hey, it's going to be much warmer in August. Well, don't listen to your dad when he looks at the almanac and says, yeah, August is usually 90 degrees and 0.003% chance of rain.
It's not going to be true, especially in Michigan. So you should always have extra layers available during a Michigan summer. In case you haven't noticed lately outside, September is the new August here in Michigan, and as we discovered, August is the new March.
Also, don't argue with your mom that all you want is a small wedding. If we had, that's what we would have got. However, if they are helping to pay for it, you should probably let them invite, well, at least a few people that they want on the list.
So start planning early and figure out the largest possible location you can have to invite everyone your mother-in-law has ever come in contact with. If Spartan Stadium's not available, try Oldsmobile Park. I hear they need a sponsor.
Okay, well, don't stress out about decorating your cake because, well, I'm sure it can't look as bad as these two do. So, you know, when you're worried about what color should it be, what are our cake toppers going to be looking like, the best thing you can do is just relax, chill out, and in worst case,
you can have faith in your Twitter friends to save the day, particularly Twitter friends who are as into Jeeps as you are and happen to have a lot of little Jeeps laying around, and we could say, let's tilt the cake and put a bunch of Jeeps climbing all over it, and everybody thought it was awesome. So it all comes together in the end.
All right. Don't forget why you got married or why you're getting married in the first place. Take this unsuspecting couple. They are all happy hunky-dory now, but in a year, 2 weeks before their wedding, they're going to be about ready to wring each other's neck. So remind yourself every day how much you love each other.
And remember that others have been through it and have lived to tell their tale. Look at us. We're here after everything we went through, including all those lovely trips to the jewelry store where we where we enjoyed picking out our wedding rings.
Don't let wedding planning consume your life. Wait, who are we kidding? You're going to have to pick out a veil, a dress, centerpieces, flowers, bouquets, your groomsmen, your guest list, I don't know, there's like 1,800 things, and every day it just gets more crazy.
And you're okay now. So here's the thing you should do. Elope. Find a great destination and go there, and make sure it's on the other side of the world where you sent your mother-in-law. That's the best thing we can recommend. We are Ari and Jesse. Follow us on Twitter. Have a great night.